Hi there, we're here today at Charles Ferryman Co Limited with Steve Curtis from the IBD. We're judging the British Hop competition, which basically looks at all the best samples from the UK crop. We've got 192 samples to judge today in 7 categories, and then there'll be a final overall winner. We're hoping for an enjoyable and interesting day.
I'm looking for cleanness of samples, looking for a nice fresh aroma, true to its type, looking for a clean pick, low strig, low leaf, and one that represents the category. And obviously, as you can see, we're probably getting down to the nitty-gritty now, down to about the last 6.
Foggles in particular shatter very easily. Those hops were grown before the days of picking machines. And when they go to the picking machine, they do tend to be a bit more roughly handled than when they were hand-picked off the vine. So the samples do look a little less whole in the cone than some of the newer varieties that we're now selecting, because they're selected for hop picking machines rather than for hand picking.
Nice whole cones. They are.
Twig, it tends to break at that point.
Yeah, that's the actually the weak point, isn't it?
Okay.
It's often bits of vine, sometimes string. No, it's disappointing. It looks brilliant. Looks brilliant. Ball of bullshit. There we go. The visuals, the analysis, Charlie, and then finally, particularly if we're going to use these for late cut hopping and dry hopping, then we're looking for this aroma. Hop aromas are very much back in vogue in terms of beers, so brewers are very much focused on in these competitions on the aroma as well as the overall visual. Consistency in the aroma. As a variety, it seems to have quite stabilised this year.
That's good. Yeah. Well, this is you know, you guys are looking at the creme de la creme of the British golden crop here. So you've got a good. Nobody else will have this opportunity to see these hops in one room.
No, I mean I'd happily buy 80% of these.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have deal.
Yeah, I do like that one. I'll put another one on there if I could. It's just an unusual run with that, but it's.
Is it typical for golden?
No. Right. That's not. It's an unusual. It's not floral, is it? It's more.
You're looking for trueness to type as well.
Best cut sample.
I don't think that really matters. I think what you really, which one would you buy?
Yeah,
that's the key. Is that's the ultimate.
This one, yeah. It's not the cleaner of the two, but I think it's got a more characteristic aroma.
I prefer that one there, the one with the 2.
This one?
That one there.
That
one's another.
This one.
Four samples.
Take it from. 4 and 3 will not go.
If I was doing my 3, I'd go 1, 2, 3.
So the team have selected the winners from each of the categories, and now the big question is which is their favourite sample from the 192 samples that have been on the show today. Out of all the varieties, which is their favourite, and this is what they're going to decide now. I mean, if you are looking at voters here, it scored a 5 or 6 on the aroma, but actually that might suggest that that needs to go up into the high, because the rest of those in that category were progress.
Yeah.
So it might be that.
Well, it's trueness to type. It's the best of the best. It's it's got something that stands out. Distinct, intense. Can you describe it?
You can almost taste the beer that it's in.
You can hear it. That's simple. We've seen it before, but it's been really over like brown, falling apart, and we've still picked it out.
Maybe they picked it the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a good clean sample. There's no damage. There's no evidence of pests.
We've got some leaf, I think.
Yeah, it's nice cone formation. Had it been compressed, it would have looked very good, I'm sure. Yeah, some nice cones.